Am I expecting something for this? Am I expecting a lot of views? Am I expecting a lot of comments? Am I expecting a lot of likes? Are you expecting an applause for your work? Are you expecting a certain acclamation for your work? Are you expecting a certain reward for your work? Well, you're not alone. Here's me. I do that all the time. If I am working on something, I want it to be appreciated. I want to get something out of it, so I am very outcome attached in a lot of scenarios. Well, that's how they taught us. Who's they? Well, everyone. It's like the system is based on rewarding people for their good work. If they behave good, like a dog, you give them a reward. If a kid, performs well on their homework, you give them an A or a different good grade, right? If you perform good at your work, you get a bonus and you get a salary. If you don't perform at work, you're gonna get fired, you're gonna get punished. If you don't perform in school, you're gonna get punished. So it's kind of like both sides of the spectrum. We're either expecting a reward or we are afraid of getting punished, right? Those two things are kind of like going together. We're at the same time, I guess, both afraid of punishment and excited for that reward. Both. Certain people are afraid more of the punishment, that's why they do things, and certain people like the reward a lot more. But when it comes to creativity, when it comes to creating anything in this world, if you want to create a new product that solves a different target audience problems, whatever, in product design, you're an entrepreneur, you wanna invent something, you're an innovator, you're a scientist, you're an artist, you're a musician, you're creating something. Right now, I'm creating videos. Am I expecting something for this? Am I expecting a lot of views? Am I expecting a lot of comments? Am I expecting a lot of likes? Well, in the back of my mind, yes, but I'm training myself to detach from that outcome, because if I'm expecting applause, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna get it, but sometimes I'm not gonna get it, and that's gonna disappoint me, which means if it disappoints me, I'm not gonna create more videos. If I detach from the outcome, from the outcome, and it's a conscious effort, you gotta practice getting detached from that outcome. Then when you are totally outcome detached, you can actually create work that's authentic to you. Because if you're like, oh, I want to be a photographer and I want to create all of these beautiful images and I want people to like them on Instagram, or I want to upload them a certain website and get a lot of people, commenting about my work, getting rewards about my work. Well, in a way, you will never even start because it's so much pressure on yourself. You're probably a beginner. And you're like, I want to create the best photos. Or you're a musician, you're like, I want to create pop hits. You're probably a beginner and you're thinking like this, you're probably never gonna start. Or you want to be a YouTuber. Come on, a lot of people want to be YouTubers nowadays. So it's a cool profession for sure. So you want to be a YouTuber and you're like, I want to create the best videos that I can, and I want to post them on social media, and I'm gonna get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers. Oh my god, my pen. My pen went away and now it's dirty. I don't like it. I'm just gonna put it there. I was in the flow of speaking. It doesn't matter. But you get it. Maybe you're expecting a lot from your work. Wow, that's such a roadblock. It's a terrible roadblock and even an excuse. Sometimes you're not gonna create. You're a perfectionist. You call yourself a perfectionist. We'll call a perfectionist in some point of our journeys. But you expect something, and that's very crippling in certain situations. Actually, in most situations, if you want to create something new, if you want to create and innovate, if you want to create something out of nothing even, you gotta be able to detach from that outcome. And it takes practice. It takes certain reminders to yourself so that you are actually able to detach one day. Because you will never actually be detached, like totally. I think that's gonna take decades of experience. Even right now, maybe I'm expecting something in the back of my mind. I'm expecting something from these videos. Or anything that I create. I create a lot, I design a lot, I edit a lot. So I expect something from pretty much everything. So it's fine. So that's kind of my experience. My god, that pen, because it fell down on the ground, it killed my flow. But guess what? I don't have the pressure on myself to create the best video. I'm not gonna restart the video here, so let that be a lesson to you. I'm totally fine right now with imperfection. And I'm practicing imperfection. I'm practicing it, right? And I find that I'm getting better and better at it. Which means less and less pressure. And I don't care about anything. Not anything, but I don't care about most things that I guess most people concern themselves. Or me personally. I think that's about that for this video. Bye.